favorite rapper.
Why is everyone my favorite rapper? My favorite singer? Everyone that's in trouble is my favorite.
I'm gonna
No,
make a.
no.
It's
Everyone
a
knows that.
it
That's
explains the truth.
Felix's.
You
That's Felix's
you
way.
are who you listen to, co-host.
And I
You
don't
are
listen.
you.
I haven't listened to Chris Brown, since he did a fan of a fan.
Because I know you.
That's the last time I listened to Chris
Because
Brown.
you listen to Trey songs.
Hey, Ashton Martin music was a hit.
Hard. That's not even Trey songs. But
No,
okay.
his remix.
Oh Lord. Oh yeah, that was fire. But back to the
Chris
story.
Brown has been denied bail and will remain in custody. So he's denied bail in the UK, remains in custody until June 13. American R&B singer Chris Brown has been denied bail by UK court 13 following his arrest over alleged violent assault at a London nightclub in February 2023. Brown, 36, appeared at Manchester Magistrates Court on May 16th, where prosecutors accused him of launching an unprovoked attack on music producer Abraham Diao at a Tape nightclub in Mayfair. The court heard that Brown allegedly struck Diao multiple times with a bottle before punching and kicking him, causing severe injuries. The incident was reportedly captured on CCTV. How's everyone getting caught on CCTV? The whole world is on CCTV.
Facts.
And in 4K. Judge Joanne Hurst deemed the charges too serious for the magistrate's court and referred the case to South Wark Crown Court in London. Brown is scheduled to appear there on June 13. His bail was denied due to concerns over the seriousness of the offense and potential flight risk. His arrest and custody order have cast uncertainty over Brown's upcoming Breezy Bowl XX World Tour, which was set to begin on June 8th in Amsterdam. You know he's a partier. If your number one stop on your world tour is Amsterdam.
We'll go down to Amsterdam.
Everything.
For real?
That's where greenery is legal. You can go into a coffee shop. They call it coffee shop.
Wait, didn't Lizzo get in trouble for going to one of those type of places? She's like, she went to one of them places where like you can like the people be in the walls and where you walk down, like people be in the mirrors and they be undressed and unclothed and everything. You go to one of the parties.
I don't know what type of parties you're going to. This is again why Diddy got in trouble. No, it's talking about these are like cafes where it's almost like hookah, but instead of hookah, you smoke
oh, them coffee spots.
Yeah.
I feel you. I understand.
They're like smoking spots because it's legal over there. Cannabis is legal over there. You can, y'all, we don't have to hide it.
Makes sense. Okay.
But yeah, so you can hang out in the coffee shop. There's all kinds of other stuff I think too is legal over there. I'm not an expert on Amsterdam. I'm not gonna
comment down below what goes down in Amsterdam, or if you've been overseas, let me know how is it over there. But it looks like here. I mean, once I heard this situation that Chris
Post wants us dying to get to the Philippines.
Horrible. I mean, I'm trying to go to the DR. Be a part of the Passport Bros.
Go where?
The Passport Bros. The DR,
Whoa.
the Dominican Republic.
Oh, okay.
What you thought? You thought I didn't know what I was talking about?
I was wondering.
You thought I was talking to Washington D.C.?
Yes. I'll tell you when I hang out with Fat Trail.
Oh Lord, nah, horrible, but looks like when this happened, Chris Brown got arrested. Everybody was confused. Everybody was baffled because yes, Chris Brown has his tour going on, but his tour doesn't start till June 8th. And right now,
for all the ladies out there that love C Breezy, Chris Breezy, I hope he's in jail for 6 months and misses his world tour.
You a hater?
No, I'm just kidding.
Because oh god,
he's cool. He's cool.
Just because he did what he did to Rihanna, that's how you feel?
A little bit.
Disrespect.
A little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, but
No.
so basically, when this whole thing happened, Chris Brown has his tour in June the 8th. We still in the month of May. Everybody's wondering why are you there a month early
to get arrested,
and then basically get arrested. Get this whole situation over. Because I'm pretty sure Chris Brown not a dummy. Chris Brown knows that if you're doing a tour.
What do you mean he's not a dummy? He literally attacked someone at a nightclub and attacked them with the bottle. Does that sound like a smart person?
It's alleged. I mean, he said he won $16 million because he felt like this is the amount of money he would have made.
If I got beat by a celebrity, I want $20 million.
But you didn't make no music. You didn't do anything.
What do you mean? I got beat up by a celebrity. That's the thing I did.
You get your medical bills paid for. That's it.
No, not in today's age.
See,
there's a lot of
emotional damage
that you got to pay for.
I mean,
that's what they say. That's why they be going beyond the medical bills.
Yeah, that's true.
It's what is it? Emotional distress, emotional damage, Whatever the legal term is, put it down below.
Yeah, basically that's what happened with the Quavo and that whole valet parker dude. He
Isn't
had that
that
situation going on with Quavo.
with 50 Cent as well and Rick Ross, baby mama?
What?
Because it was like
She sued
revenge stuff.
Oh yes,
Revenge video. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, but that's different from this situation. So back to the situation at hand. So with this, Chris Brown came to he came basically overseas early to my eyes, get this whole court situation over with, because when you have a tour set up, you got people basically to look into this. You got people to book your tour days, you got people to call the venues.
Wait, where did he get caught?
Yeah, he got caught in Manchester.
So why was he in England if he was gonna go to Amsterdam?
I mean, he would basically get it over with, basically get his whole, because he had.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know how it works in Europe. Like, because they have the European Union and they all use like a bunch of the countries over there use the euro. So I don't know, depending on what it is. Like, if you're in trouble in one place in Europe, will the other place in Europe like send you over there?
Yeah, they can.
So even if he was in Amsterdam, would he still got arrested?
Yeah, because he still got arrested.
Comment down below if that's right or not.
He still would have got arrested, and then on top of that, I think his third show would have been back where he got the charges from. So he would have got arrested eventually. So I mean, eventually you wasn't gonna finish your whole tour day without getting arrested. It's impossible.
I just would have been like, sorry UK, y'all hate me, never coming back.
But why'd you set a tour day there?
I wouldn't have.
Exactly, but he did.
But
so
see,
Chris
Brown's already double not smart.
Oh,
he beat
boy.
someone up and then returned to the scene of the crime.
I mean, he had to hurry up and get it over with. I mean, I understand you want to make that overseas money. It is
Free Chris Breezy.
Free Chris Breezy. Also, man, while we talking about this situation, we're gonna be playing in the background Chris Brown leaving from jail. Then we got a funny situation what his manager's doing for a special request for Chris Brown. But yeah, back to the situation. I mean, I don't. With this whole Chris Brown situation, I don't know why he continues.
He's got Don Julio in prison.
Horrible. I don't know why he continues to get in trouble, put himself in this whole situation. Like you always talk about, like he had the Good Morning in America situation.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Horrible.
Oh my God.
That's what he hit him. He hit him in the head with.
They are speeding, man. That is wild.
Oh my God. Chicken, sir, chicken.
Better hope it's not a shake in that chicken.
It's that famous boy, that famous match boy is fire. You gotta get some fresh draws, some fresh clothes, They're living like king in jail.
So how many copyrights do you get in this episode? Coach?
None. But I mean that was a beat. So basically here's the tour date. This is every date he basically had.
Summer Walker.
Yeah, Summer Walker.
He was gonna get with Summer Walker. She's newly single.
Yeah, Summer Walker on that. Bryson Tiller, Janae Aiko's on tour. But you see all the dates he has overseas. I mean,
sold out.
And basically all of them sold out. I mean, he really wasn't going. He wasn't gonna be back in the States until August. And right now, you see, he's about to miss at least 2 or 3 of his shows because the court date. They said he won't be able to have his court date until June the 13th. He's trying to get another bond hearing to see if he will get out. But I mean, they think he's a flight risk because he did fly away when this allegedly did happen.
My co sold all his Jordans to go to Breezy Bowl, and now this is what they do to him.
I mean, listen here. Before he come to Texas, he gonna be out of jail by then. They not finna do little Reese, my dog, keep him in jail forever.
Nah, they'll risk it now. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with Chris Brown. I think they'll come to some type of agreement. But he needs to check his attitude because it seems like he goes on these spurts where he's doing well and making money and doing all this stuff, and then bam, here he is messing up again. And it's like it's tough when his reputation keeps on taking a hit.
But I mean, he was doing good until he said free Tory Lanez. As soon as he was talking about free Tory Lanez, and then the whole
Is that karma?
And then the whole Beyonce situation. They said Beyonce called the police on him.
Can't mess with the Queen Bee.
Exactly. They remember what they did to Rihanna. They gonna never forget that. You remember we saw that one video? I made you watch a whole bunch of videos, basically like him from UK, all the UK people talking about this news, and everybody kept saying like, "We don't listen to his music, we don't know who he is, but he beat up Rihanna, so
they know who he is.
yeah, he must be really important.
No.
If you can beat up Rihanna and still have a career, because she's a billionaire."
What was the dance movie where he died?
Stomp the Yard.
Stomp the Yard.
That was fire.
Yeah, we watched Stomp the Yard.
He's not really
Remember when Chris Brown got stomped and Stomp the Yard?
disrespectful. Nah, but speaking of getting stomped out, this is really, really my coach's favorite